And we are live. Thank you so much for making it through the week. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. It's a Friday, and as always on this show, your daily dose. I'm Dr. Len, and we are going to be talking about what's in the news today. Well, what's in the news today is trying to answer the big question. Is and are probiotics safe enough to give to infants, newborns? And how about prebiotics, the fuel that's necessary to keep them alive? Is it a good idea? Or do we have to give everything directly to mom if she's breastfeeding and let them try to get that good bacteria in their guts that way? So this article, which is, again, it's full disclosure, it's an observational study that was done by one of the companies that makes probiotics. So I understand they can put up the cash and they can fund studies like this. Now let me tell you, back in the day, I'm going back, 15 years ago or so, I was contacted to assist in a study at Piedmont Hospital in the Department of Pediatrics on the use of probiotics for infant colic. Now, at that point, Piedmont was trying to determine by formulary whether or not to have Prevacid liquid, which is a powerful drug, added to the formulary to be given to the parents to take home with their newborns. And they wanted to find out and try to answer the question, is what a baby goes through when they start burping and throwing up, is that reflux or is it colic? Or are they the same thing? Reflux, colic. Or how about this question? Is it safe to give Prevacid to a newborn? Now, I will tell you that the takeaway message was they didn't find any danger in using Prevacid, and it's still being used dramatically across this country. Why? I'm going to say it works. It's not the answer, but it works. And the long-term ramifications of using that for too long of a period of time can be stunted growth, weakening of bone health, immune system suppression, and the list goes on and on. So I am not in any way an advocate of using those for infants. And pediatricians better wake up on this front. It is a dangerous medication. Now, if you're on it right now and you're hearing this and you have a baby on it, consult with your pediatrician. Here's our intro for today. Listen up. The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop Health Talk with Dr. Len is strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any healthcare decision should be discussed with your health professional. And now, here is Dr. Len. And I'm back. Welcome to you. I think here's a lightning bolt because here in Tampa Bay, our baseball team, the Tampa Bay Rays, won last night over the mighty Boston Red Sox, who were coming into this as the hottest team in baseball. They were going to kick Tampa Bay's butt, but Tampa Bay won 5-0. Live reports from the stadium last night. Yeah, Tampa Bay well on their way to becoming again the city of champions down here. We had football, we had hockey, and now we're online for baseball. Anyway, back to the news. An industry-funded observational study of 196 babies had concluded that an infant formula containing prebiotics and probiotics can decrease the symptoms of gastrointestinal disorder in as quick as 3 days. Now, is Prevacid going to work? Is it going to take 3 days? No. It's going to take probably 2 to get the full effect of it. And again, a drug. Functional gastrointestinal disorders, FGIDs, i.e. colic, bloating, gas, diarrhea in a newborn, occur in more than 25% of all infants, with regurgitation, infantile colic, and functional constipation being the most common types. They have no identifiable underlying organic cause, but are a frequent reason for hospitalizations, parental anxiety, and the administration of drugs, like Prevacid. Parents often expect the healthcare provider to deliver a prescription, and this has led to an increasing prescriptions of proton pump inhibitors and other medications. The aim of this open, real-life observational interventional study was to evaluate in infants presenting with at least 2 of the symptoms of functional gastrointestinal disease and the efficacy of an infant formula containing 5 key components: hydrolysate starch, high magnesium content, prebiotic fructooleosaccharides, and galactooleosaccharides, and the probiotic Lactobacillus reuteri. They used one single probiotic strain. Why? Because it's been the most investigated for safety's sake in infants. Now let me just stop right here and say, if you are one of our regulars that have been using our ultra probiotic or our standardized probiotic, you're going to see that Lactobacillus reuteri is one of the ingredients. Hallelujah, it is. So, is it safe enough to give to a child? I'll explain that as we go through this. The answer is yes. The study was funded by Nestlé's Nutrition Institute and conducted with a research group in the Institute partnership with a team from Verge University in Belgium. The efficacy of the formula was evaluated with the cow's milk associated symptom score and the quality of life score. You notice what we're doing here. These are newborns that weren't breastfed. And I am so adamantly against using cow's milk right off the bat with kids. We as human beings, we as mammals, are not meant to suckle off of a cow. And that's a problem. So you start giving cow's milk to a baby whose gut has yet to be fully functional, and the odds ratio of them being lactose intolerant is pretty great. The primary outcome showed a statistically significant decrease as soon as day 3 onward, which was confirmed again at day 14 and day 7. The mean decrease in symptoms was 34% in 3 days. The authors conclude this open interventional trial with a new, I'm not saying this is new, a new therapeutic comfort formula with a high content of magnesium and starch. That's just the binders and fillers that were put into this. I am assuming this is a liquid. Was shown to decrease infant crying, regurgitation, and constipation within 3 days. The rapid improvement in symptoms in these infants in these real-world study conditions is a key to the management of this, since improvement of symptoms will reassure parents. A real-life observational study cannot exclude a placebo effect of the dietary intervention. But most important is that symptoms decreased and the quality of life improved. Since nutritional treatment is safe, it offers the possibility to healthcare providers to improve the quality of life of families with infants with digestive problems without the risk of adverse events. These studies have previously shown efficacy of each of the specific ingredients in the studied formula. Fructooleosaccharide and GOS are well-studied prebiotics in infant feeding. We use inulin in ours, which again is safe. These prebiotics are known to stimulate the growth of lactobacilli and bifidobacterium and decrease possible pathogens in the GI microbiome. So again, understanding the gut-brain link. This isn't just taking care of some symptoms. This is making sure that your baby is developing in all aspects correctly. Really, really importantly, from a brain standpoint. The test formula in the study had a reduced lactose content. Lactose is an important carbohydrate, as it is the predominant carbohydrate in mother's milk, which enhances the development of the GI microbiome, rich in lactobacilli and bifidobacteria. I apologize for my dogs acting like idiots. But anyway, I'm sorry. An open trial with bifidobacterium lactis and high magnesium was previously reported to be effective in the management of constipation and improved many quality of life aspects such as sleep and work-related issues. Parent-child relationships improved. Better social interaction, resulting in a daily and overall quality of life. The author suggests a reduced content of lactose may offer a balance between advantages and disadvantages of lactose. This was published, let me see, an observational real-life study with a new infant formula in infants with functional gastrointestinal disorders. Good information? Good information as always. You want more information on that? Now, let me just say this. It is not difficult to take our ultra probiotic and put that and dissolve that in a little bit of water. It'll go rapidly in. Half a capsule a day and divide it out over top of the various infant formulas that are going to be taking place for the day. So it's simple. If you're going to do 6 bottles, open up a half capsule and sprinkle it in, dissolve it in water, and put it into your formula as the day goes on. All right, good information. Should be easy for you to be able to apply that. If you want more information, please call our office at 678-228-8900, 678-228-8900. Tomorrow on the show, our Saturday morning at 9 a.m. show, we're going to be doing buffered vitamin C and some new aspects about the improvements of buffered vitamin C in your life. God bless you, folks. Have a great, healthy afternoon, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Take care.